Wow. I just did an hour meditation and it took about 45 minutes for my mind to still. And to be honest, this is kind of a standard for me. And I have to be honest, still, my same confession is that I'm not, and I haven't been doing it every day. But I had a craving to just sit still and meditate today because things have been really hectic. And what I observed from that meditation, what's really funny was that, like, the washing machine was going. I forgot that I put it on. And the washing machine was going. So that was the sound that I had to meditate to, which is actually fine. Sometimes it's really good to do that. But what was so funny, I don't know if this is resistance, this is me resisting so much to meditate, that my mind was like, oh my goodness, what if my cat got trapped in my washing machine? I should go and check that. And I was like, then I was rationally going, what are the chances that that happened? I think you've seen your cat since you put the washing machine on, number one. And number two, the door was already shut and you had checked it. And the chance of that happening is so slim. So I was like, okay, that's not possible. And I sat there. And then the mind was like, come on, we should get up and check. Just double check. We should go and check that the cat is around because I haven't seen him right now. So I did. I went upstairs and then I saw my cat and I'm like, okay, it's not in the washing machine. Okay, all right. So I go and sit downstairs and continue with my meditation. I'm like, I love the way my mind went to the worst case scenario situation as soon as I went to meditate. Cat could be in the washing machine. So I still allow myself to write things down when I'm meditating. So if I have a thought, then I write it down because I want to be 100% sure that that thought is out of my head, and it does help me. I also have a timer that every 15 minutes does a chime so that if I'm not present, the timer just brings me back to present. But it amazes me how busy and active my mind is for at least 45 minutes. Just with the craziest things, thinking about friends, thinking about plans that I might have later today. I was even thinking about what I'm going to have for dinner. It's like, and then it's like, oh, I didn't get onion. Oh, I didn't have any garlic. So maybe I can't make what I was going to make. Oh, maybe I could have this instead. I mean, it literally is just like, blah, blah, blah. Once it gets to about 45 minutes, my body is just relaxed and calm. And the chaos of thoughts is just totally calmed down. And it is actually nice to be in stillness. And the other thing I've noticed is that so much of my life right now is action and activity. And that's both in my thoughts as well as in my day-to-day life. There's so much action. Today was driving from one place to another, was filming, meeting people, making decisions, and then, pausing for a moment to have a drink. And then when I did that, I'm then networking or meeting people and, just energy, movement all the time. So just to come to this place of stillness and the resistance to stillness because it's not as, productive as movement. And yet this stillness brought me back into my body. I'm aware that I'm tired. I've been tired for a couple of days. Yesterday, I think I probably went to bed about 9 o'clock and not as early as that, 10 o'clock and just crashed. Absolutely crashed. Like zombie, just. And today I could still feel that tiredness within me. But the meditation, bringing myself to stillness, is just presence with my body and just presence with myself. And just realizing that there's such a resistance to get still. And there was nothing to be afraid of. There were different emotions going on in my body. There was maybe some fear. There was some guilt I was aware of. There was some worry that I was aware of. And that's just there. It exists. And just to be present with it. And then there was just all these thoughts. And just once it came down, it's like, there's nothing. There's just stillness. There's calm. And it's beautiful. It's so beautiful. Why would I resist the beauty of stillness? And I think it's because there's something exciting about energy. It's like, that's why I think people are addicted to drama. I think this is why people end up getting addicted to substances. I mean, there's a way deeper thing than this. Obviously, there's trauma. But I think for the most part, it's that fear of what if I connect to myself? What's behind all this activity? What's there in the stillness? And maybe people do a 10, 15-minute meditation and they're like, oh yeah, I've meditated. But, to sit for a whole hour with oneself and just be with all that chaos and craziness and just allow it, what's going to come up? Am I going to feel stuff? Maybe even the fear of being alone for an hour with yourself and not being in conversation with someone else, or, just letting go of the drama, letting go of the worry. It's really interesting to me how much resistance there is. And yeah, I'm very grateful that I did it because it feels really good. I love that I resist things that are good for me. It's hilarious. It's absolutely hilarious. Anyway, I hope that I'm going to keep up with this challenge because actually when I do it, it feels really, really good.